The NBA is as dead as ever. It has nothing to do with Joakim LeBron missing the playoffs. From what I've seen from this conference finals series, it is boring. Both series are 2-0. And home court only returns to Indiana. The Timberwolves look too outmatched against the Thunder. Any rational person knows that nobody is beating OKC. OKC clearly is by far going to win a very easy championship. Oklahoma City didn't have to play the Lakers, who absolutely destroyed them. And they don't even have to play a team with Stephen Curry. They don't even have to play the Nuggets. Well, they played the Nuggets, whatever. But it don't matter. My point. They're not going up against Golden State. They're not going up against the Warriors with Jimmy Butler. They're not going up against the Cavs. They're not going up against the Celtics. This is a boring NBA playoffs. It's boring. Thunder have already won the title. There's no compelling storylines whatsoever with Indiana Pacers and your Oklahoma City Thunder. Nothing. But as far as the future goes, the Knicks need Kevin Durant to finally beat Indiana. Kevin Durant is never going to join the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, why isn't he going to join the Oklahoma City Thunder? Because he's got to do it on his own. He's got to win the championship as the top dog right now. He's got to win it for a team that hasn't won a championship ever or in a very long time. The New York Knicks fill both of those marks. They've won a championship, but it's been over 50 years since the New York Knicks last won a title. If you can't beat Indiana, you have to trade for Kevin Durant. And they will trade for Kevin Durant. The Thunder are really going to win without Kevin Durant. There's no more competition left. Championship is 68. And the Thunder and the Pacers have played 68 days before game one of the finals. 2 months, 7 days like SGA. Well, why would they want Oklahoma City and Indy? Well, for me, this confirms the fact that they're about maximizing profits before the Lakers win back-to-back championships. If every single top bet out there loses, and there's no big market in the finals, then this confirms that they want to maximize their profits before the LA Lakers make it to back-to-back NBA finals. That is the grand plan in the grand scheme of things. And you experiment with, you're sick and tired of the same teams, or you're tired of Joakim LeBron, you're tired of the big markets. Okay, NBA says, we'll throw you the small market teams. We'll give you these two small market teams. How will the ratings fare? This is an experimental year as far as ratings goes. Do we give a small market matchup in the future, or simply we use this as justification to not have a matchup with two small market teams. So it all comes down to the final ratings of Pacers Thunder. Pacers playing the role of nemesis of the New York Knicks, the nemesis of Jalen Brunson. The fact of the matter is that the New York Knicks have to pair a superstar alongside Jalen Brunson. And this conference finals confirms it. The Knicks are going to have to add another big piece to get over the line. They're not going to make it back running back the same group next year. You're going to have to make a big move for Giannis or Kevin Durant. He's not going back to OKC. They already won without him. It's common sense. Lakers are out, Warriors are out, Thunder 168 games. Pacers, they not even top 3 in the East. The Timberwolves are only 6. They didn't even win 50 games. How can they beat the Thunder if they only won 49 games and the Thunder won 68 games? You see, it was never a doubt the Thunder were going to win the championship. I told you the Kevin Durant shaming ritual. This is why I predicted him to join the New York Knicks. He will establish his legacy on a new team. He is born in the year of the snake. Kevin Durant has always been the big, nasty snake. Snakes continue to turn their back. Kevin Durant is going to have to do it outside of Oklahoma City. That's the real meaning of Kevin Durant being born in the year of the snake. He's going to have to do it outside of OKC. If the numbers are terrible for the Thunder and the Pacers, this gives the justification to give the big market teams that the public so-called hates, doesn't like. So Thunder Pacers is another garbage matchup. It's a garbage matchup. You want to see top-notch matchups? We want to see them all the time. Miami Heat Nuggets was trash. The Dallas Mavericks were a terrible team with scrub role players. And Oklahoma City is far too good for Indiana. And they only come out of the East. And they didn't beat the Celtics. They beat a mediocre New York Knicks team that the NBA ordered the Celtics to lay down to allow an average team to make it to the conference finals. An average, mediocre team. Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind this troll. Never mind this troll. He's just trolling. They like to leave these messages, but he's a troll. He's just trolling. Oh, I got my life savings. Stupid people! You gotta you violated the first rule a bit. Okay, so eliminate that troll comment. He's just kidding. Blah blah. Make it up. That's what these trolls do. That's what the troll network does. But when we look at Bill Russell, when he died at Seattle franchise to the win before LeBron James went to back-to-back. LeBron, the scoring king against the Thunder. Thunder win the title. Then LeBron James ties Michael and Kareem in 2027. And when the Knicks lose against the Thunder, then the Knicks fought a 2-7 against LeBron, the scoring king. 2007 is what about to go down right there for 2027 for LeBron James. And the New York Knicks are going to land Kevin Durant. a trade will be made following the end of a 46-year championship drought for Oklahoma City to pair up with Jalen Brunson. That was always in the equation. They're just playing the script of nemesis. This is what it comes down to for the New York Knicks. Nemesis, nemesis, nemesis. Knicks lose, they need to make the big trade for Kevin Durant. This is what it's really about. Knicks lose, they make the big trade. Small market matchup crumbles and fumbles and stumbles and was a big giant ratings disaster. And the Thunder winning 5 games, and we'll never give the people these garbage ass matchups again. And that's what it comes down to. We'll never see that matchup again after this year, I guarantee it. Is all of Canada really going to watch SGA? Not unless if it's the Canadian team or the entire country of Canada care. They're just not about, oh, let's support the Canadian. I don't think that's what it's about. It's really about supporting the Canadian team back in 2019. But the NBA is boring. Thunder won the championship. Why even watch another game? This is boring. It's so boring. It's gay. Give us something better. These garbage ass matchups year after year after year. The last good finals was Warriors Celtics. Last 2 years were garbage. 5-game series, garbage matchups. Another garbage matchup right here. Nobody's going to pick the Pacers to beat the Thunder unless you're completely brain dead and you're living in a cave and you have no idea what the Oklahoma City Thunder are, what the Indiana Pacers are, because that's what they are. How many games did they beat the Celtics? They still whipped their ass last year. They're an ordinary team. Tyrese is a good player. Indiana's a good team, but they're nowhere near the Western Conference. Only the Celtics are near the Western Conference. And New York Knicks don't have a supporting star alongside Jalen Brunson. That's easy. This year is boring, man. It's boring. At least the Champions League final is going to be good. At least we're going to see a different team win in Major League Baseball. In the NFL, the big numbers to look out for is 60, 27, this kind of thing. San Francisco 50 is always very big. Big season for Big Bucks, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is going to be the best quarterback in football. NBA fucking dead. May as well look forward. Keep an eye on the schedule for the NFL. Sam Darnold, fuck. Are the Seahawks really going to beat the 49ers? San Francisco should beat them in week 1, right? San Francisco is going to roll over Seattle in week 1. Cardinals are the lock of the week. Whoever plays the Saints has a freebie. Cardinals have a freebie. So NFL must be planning something big for the Cardinals to make it to the top 7 of the NFC this year. Division, wild card, it doesn't matter. San Francisco will probably win the division. Cardinals a wild card team. How about that? Everybody hates the Lions now because they lost last year, but I don't give a damn. I'm not emotional. Lions going to win this year. The only reason why you're not picking the Lions is because, oh, you lost on the Lions and now you hate them. No. Don't be irrational. Don't be a hater. They're not going to have 18 guys on injured reserve. Oh, Philadelphia Eagles, I fly. Las Vegas always wins. How we look at the Buffalo Bills. They're such a popular pick every single year. No one was betting Philadelphia last year. Nobody was betting on Philadelphia. Now, that's going to change when they whip and destroy the Dallas Cowboys in week 1. Eagles are going to destroy the Cowboys in week 1. Now, I don't think the Chiefs are going to win as many games this year. They're going to lose more frequently than last year. Now, Andy Reid must retire after this year. Now, they won't make it to the conference championship game this year. Bengals, Ravens, that'd be dope. Imagine if the Chiefs and the Bills don't even make the conference title game and there's Bills and Ravens. Or the Ravens and Bengals. I'd say Ravens win the regular season matches against the Bengals, but then the playoffs, it's same old Lamar, and Joe Burrow beats him in the playoffs. They'll be hyping up the regular season with Lamar and these Ravens against the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't care what anyone says. Buffalo's not going to win until they move into a new stadium. So the year is 27. Year 27, Buffalo will win the Super Bowl played in 2027. I'll have to go back and re-examine the calculation and see if 61 is still the top year for Buffalo. NBA boring, and the Thunder, the title over the Pacers. It's over. It's boring. It's awful. Let's make the NBA hurt so they'll give us Goat King the Bond next year. That should be the agenda. I ain't watching any more NBA, and I'm going to make these fuckers hurt. I'm going to force them to have Goat King LeBron James in the finals next year. We're going to make them really hurt this year, are we? We not watching the rest of this boring playoffs. The Thunder are winning without Kevin Durant. It is beyond predictable. There isn't even any team that can challenge the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not even the Cavs. You could have given us Thunder and Cavs. You could have given us Thunder and Cavs. But everyone knew Cavs are never making it to the finals without Goat King LeBron James. I just didn't see it happening in the conference semifinal. Damn. But that's your same old Cleveland we curse kind of scripted narratives. We constantly see Cleveland losing to the Yankees, the Guardians in the ALCS, and now they fall short of the conference finals. Conference finals. I'll take a look at the NFL schedule and we'll break down some games. The key games to break down for the entirety of the NFL season, which streaks are going to end on prime time, this kind of thing. We're 3 months away. That's a lot of time to diagnose and break down the script. Boring, and the Thunder the title. It's boring. It's both series are 2-0. Both teams are already through. It's Thunder have already won. It's boring. And the Thunder the title already. It's over. While I watch, it's so lame. It's awful. What kind of garbage ass script writers? They know the scripts are garbage. This is about Las Vegas making the biggest possible profit before the inevitable next 2 championships for the LA Lakers. This boring ass playoffs is about making Las Vegas money. It's what it's about. and they be ready now for the Lakers' next couple of championships. They have to make the biggest possible profit, Las Vegas, before the inevitable with the Lakers in the next 2 seasons.